Hey there guys, welcome back to another episode of Spartan Crew Gaming, and today we're talking about Battlefield 5. Why does it look the way it does? Let's go. So when I first saw the Battlefield 5 trailer, I was kind of confused. I'm like, is this alternate history, or is this like a different take on World War II? And it's not. They say it is a World War II game set there, going for what World War II was, but we're looking at people with, prosthetic limbs, wearing jackets that look like they could be from Assassin's Creed, and people with katanas on their backs. Why does the game look this way? Well, it all comes down to the monetization model the game's on, because, it's EA, they have to monetize their games no matter what, which is so sad. So, let's jump into it. So the reason the game looks this way is because this game is running on a cosmetics-only microtransaction system, which is great. Cosmetic only microtransactions are the way microtransactions should be. It works for Overwatch, and I think this could be really good. But granted, it is going to take immersion out of Battlefield just a tad when you're going to see people running around with prosthetic limbs, war paint, and jackets that look like they could be from Assassin's Creed and such. Also, you get to pick your gender and face paint and all kinds of different things. A huge amount of character customization is in this game because EA, of course, wants to monetize their games and makes them live services, so they're going to make you pay for cosmetic customizations. Granted, you're not paying for anything else. You get the base game, you get everything else in the game. So, DLC that come in the future, all free for everyone else, and, all that stuff every player gets, which is really awesome. Granted, it's hard for me to trust anything EA says, because they said, oh, the microtransactions in Star Wars Battlefront aren't going to affect gameplay, and boy did they. Now, they said this is only cosmetic microtransactions, which is really, really awesome. I've always been a big fan of the Battlefield series. Why I did not buy Battlefield 1, I've played most of the other Battlefields except for Bad Company and 2142, and I've always loved the games for their big sandbox features. Now, when it comes to the other features in the game, tactically, this game sounds amazing. There's attrition and such, so like you don't have as much ammo. It's a lot more survivalistic. You have to stick with your squads more. You can build structures on the map, so like sandbags and tank stoppers, and you can dig trenches. So it kind of sounds a little bit like Fortnite in that ability. They also said they might do a battle royale mode, but they're not really so sure about that. And there's also these new modes called Grand Operations, which take 4 days in game, so 4 different maps, and it's really cool. Like each day's a fighting and how the victory goes, and you usually do 3 days unless it's like a tie. Then the 4th day happens, and it's like a final death mode where you all have 1 life on the map until there's only 1 person left, which kind of sounds like a battle royale. So overall, I'm kind of excited for this game, and I'll definitely be playing the open beta. As for buying it, I'm going to wait until at least a week after the game's released, unless something really changes my mind, because Battlefront 2 was a huge warning sign that I'm probably not going to buy anything from EA. Like, I have not bought an EA game for quite a while, just because I do not trust them as a company, and I think you guys should do the same. Just because they're skeevy and they like a lot of money. But granted, the reason the game looks this way is because there's a ton of cosmetic customization, which, is kind of the sword we have to take for having a game that's going to have all the other content free, which is really nice, but it kind of does break immersion. Tell me what you guys think below. If you're a fan of this, it definitely does look like a steampunk Battlefield, even though it's supposed to be World War II and everything. The character customization is going to be a teeny bit off-putting, but it might be the sacrifice we have to make for having all the other content and being able to play together. Tactically, though, the game sounds amazing. Jack Frags did a video on it, 25 minutes of just breaking down everything that's in the game. There's some really, really awesome features just with movement and how guns work and how there's limited ammo and all kinds of things. So it's really exciting, and different kinds of classes and customizations, really cool. But nonetheless, guys, thank you so much. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and comment below what you think about the game. Could not do this without you guys, and I could not do it without God. Thanks so much for watching. This is your friend, your host, and your commentator, Spartan Crew Gaming, signing off. See ya next time.